they have to play their role. Now that Rasulullah said about this, now al-munafiq, the hypocrite among the companions, they have to play their role too. So what happened? Now An-Nu'man bin Thabit came forward. Ya Rasulullah, أمرتنا بالصلاة صلينا, أمرتنا بالزكاة زكينا, أمرتنا بالحج حججنا. You ask us to pray, we pray. You ask us to go to Hajj, we go to Hajj. You ask us to fast, we fast. All this is not enough. Now, تريد أن تعمر ابن عمك علينا? Now you want to make your cousin to become a leader upon us? Do they think that Islam is about familism? It's about something like a kind of kingdom that Rasulullah wants to pass it to his family. Rasulullah said, yes, this is from Allah and not from me. Immediately says, Allahumma in kana hadha mink فأنزل علي حجارة من السماء. If this is true from you, Allah, I want you to send down the rain of rocks, the rain of stones. Allahu Akbar. You read in the Quran, Inna Allah sami'u du'a, right? Allah said in the Quran, Inna Allah sami'u du'a. Allah said, I accept the prayers. Good, you make du'a. Allah send down the rain of rocks. Allah said, good. The hadith says, فَمَا أَنْ رَفَعَ قَدَمَ. After he turned from the Prophet ﷺ, 1 foot to go back to where he came from, a stone came from the sky and hit him, and he died immediately in front of all the companions. And the ayah in the Quran, Surah Al-Ma'arij, is the reason why this ayah was revealed. سَأَلَ سَائِلٌ بِعَذَابٍ وَاقَ. So what is the next? لِلْكَافِرِينَ لَيْسَ لَهُ دَافِعٌ. لِلْكَافِرِينَ. This is not a hadith, dear brothers. Al-Kafir, anyone who denies the wilayah of Amir al-Mu'mineen. Can we call him Kafir? Yes. Who said? Quran. Not my words. Allah said that the person. He said, لِلْكَافِرِينَ لَيْسَ لَهُ دَافِعٌ. This man, Allah called him Kafir because he denied what? The wilayah of Amir al-Mu'mineen salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. So if you ask this su'al shar'i, can I call somebody who denies the wilayah of Amir al-Mu'mineen as a kafir? Yes. Who said? Quran. Allah said, لِلْكَافِرِينَ لَيْسَ لَهُ دَافِعٌ. Allah said, for those who deny the truth and wilayah, Allah said, they have anybody, they have nobody to defend them. It's amazing that unfortunately any merit that you can see throughout the Islamic history, from the Quran or history, you see that the Bani Umayyah, the enemies of Ahlul Bayt, they have something against Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. Number one, this ayah, even though it's mentioned in many books, number one, Fakhruddin al-Razi in Tafsir al-Kabir, he mentioned this story, but how? He mentioned 10 reasons. One of them is what we just mentioned. Number two, Ad-Durr al-Mansur, for those who just want the references, Ad-Durr al-Mansur is also a book of Ahl-Sunnah. And the volume number 3, and I even give you the page just in case, so that's easy to find. Which page? Ad-Durr al-Mansur, page 298. He mentioned the same story about the Hadith Alghadeer. Number 4, Asbab al-Nuzul, which is written by Abu al-Hasan al-Wa'id al-Nishaburi. In his book, page 15, he mentioned about this. Then a book, Al-Wilaya, written by Al-Wali, Al-Hafid, Abu Sa'id al-Sajistani. In his book, he mentioned the same story. When you go, they all mention it. But however, like we say, anytime there is any fadila for Ahlul Bayt, you see the enemies, they have one way or another to discredit it. They have one way to do it, to at least show that it's not that important. Now, you go to Fakhr al-Razi, who's always in his tafsir, anything that is about Ahlul Bayt, he has one way or another to turn it different way. What did he say? He said, Al-Wali. Yes, the Prophet said, Man kuntu mawla, fahada aliyul mawla. And the problem here is the word Al-Wali. Wali has many meanings. Number one of the many meanings of Wali, Al-Wali bima'na al-muhib. Somebody love. Rasulullah went to say, Ana uhibbuk, I love Ali alayhi salam. Allahu Akbar. Now, I want you and I to just debate and analyze just this word. Number one, if Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went to say people that, oh, Imam Ali is my lover, I love him. Now, in Islam, this is a basic thing. We're supposed to love each other anyway. Quran says, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ إِخْوَةً. Muslims are brothers. Why would Rasulullah, something that is already approved by the Quran, he has to prove where? In Alghadeer. No one. Number two, okay, if Allah wants Rasulullah to say to the Ummah that I love Imam Ali, why it has to be in Alghadeer at a place under the heat? That when you go to the history, they say there was a heat that the people could not even stand the heat. They have to put their abba on the top of their heads to cover the heat. Some of them, they have to make shade and tents to stand in order to listen to what Rasulullah was saying. Number three, Rasulullah received this word, this ayah, in the most harsh word ever in the Quran. You look in the Quran, there is no strong ayah, harsh words that Allah ever used to the Prophet like this ayah. All these words that Allah can say, the Surah Rasulullah can tell people that, Man kuntu mawla father. Also, if he is my brother, that's all. All these incidents, Rasulullah wanted to tell the Ummah that I love Imam Ali, and that's it. Allahu Akbar. And Rasulullah doesn't have anything important to tell people except that I love Imam Ali. And everybody knows that from day one that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he and Imam Ali, their relationship was so strong that every Muslim knew that. Why Rasulullah have to wait until the day of Alghadeer to say this? Every single time there is a merit, there is something about Imam Ali, the enemies will work one way or another to discredit it, to prove that it's not something special. Let me give you one of the examples. One of the hadiths that we all know about Imam Ali alayhi salam, which nobody ever mentioned about this hadith except Imam Ali, that Rasulullah said, Ana madinatul ilmi wa aliyun babuha. This hadith, anybody ever heard that Rasulullah ever mentioned anybody besides Imam Ali? No. But what happened? Now you go to Bani Umayyah, mashallah, they have other people to add into it. Another hadith says no. أنا مدينة العلم وعلي بابها وأبو بكر جدرانها وعمر سقفها. Allah Akbar. That Rasulullah said, oh, I'm the city of the knowledge, Imam Ali is the gate, and Abu Bakr is the wall, and Umar is the roof. Allah Akbar. Question number one. Did you ever see a city with a roof? Allah, have we ever seen? Even today we live in the world where it's more, we have a lot of technology, but I haven't seen a city with the roof. One. Two, who is the toilet of that city then? If you have the city which has, mashallah, there is a gate and then there is a wall. Now tell me, who is the bathroom of that city? Allahu Akbar. Any hadith that you find about Ahlul Bayt, the enemies of Ahlul Bayt, one way or another, they have something to make up in order to discredit this hadith about Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. Not only that, you see the hadith about Imam Ali alayhi salam, and the ayah about the sadaqah that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam received when Imam Ali alayhi salam, and is mentioned in the Quran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّمَا وَلِيُّكُمُ اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا الَّذِينَ يُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ وَيُؤْتُونَ الزَّكَاةَ وَهُمْ رَاكِعُونَ. You go to all the tafsir, they all believe that this ayah was revealed in regard to Imam Ali alayhi salam. When? They say when a man came and he was begging, asking, and they told him, go to the masjid of Rasulullah. He went to the masjid. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has finished the prayer. The man was asking, help, help. Nobody helped him. When he was leaving the masjid, at the door, he stood and said, Allahumma shahad. Allah, bear witness. Anni kad dakhaltu masjid Rasulullah fasa'altu wa ma a'tani ahad. I came to the masjid of Rasulullah. I begged